All right, so let's talk about the diary session, starting with the couple who are not going to be out for eviction this coming Saturday, which is, Seven Sparks and then Lily Brown. They've decided to pair together because today Lily gave her flower to Seven Sparks and Sparks also accepted the flower. So now it is right for me to assume that they are a couple. They went through their first diary session talking about, the dynamics in the house, how they are feeling, how they are trying to fit in, and who they were eyeing when they first came to Big Mama's house. Seven Sparks mentioned, Condon's name, whilst Lily Brown mentioned the name of Van Dyke. Yes, the way Big Mama would say Van Dyke. Yes. So we will talk about it and what they are going to discuss in their diary session. This is Loyalty TV Studio. Subscribe, like, share, and put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we do on this very platform. So let's go and then check out the first diary session of new housemates, Lily Brown, and then the man from New York. Yes, New York City, which is Seven Sparks. We'll be back with.
Welcome to your very first couple diary session.
Thank you, Big Mama.
How has the first day treated you?
I've been good. Like, I've been okay. Sometimes I feel like I don't have anyone to really communicate with, but at the same time, I'm a loner most of the time out of here, so I know how to work around that.
Seven Spark.
Yes, Big Mama.
Seven Spark. You?
I think it's a little bit different. The only thing I was nervous about was, being introduced to everybody because everyone's been here, for a month already. But once I went out and I got introduced to everybody, I felt right at home. The guys, even on stage, they started shaking my hand, dapping me up and stuff like that. And then once I figured out all the ladies' names and stuff and who everybody is, I felt right at home.
Questions are for the two of you to answer. How did it feel walking into the perfect marked Xtra house for the very first time?
Want me to go?
Yeah.
So for me, I was excited to come here. So excited. Like the night before, I didn't sleep. It was like I was like ready to go home, even though I haven't been here yet. But when I finally got there and I could settle in and stuff, and people was telling me the rules of Big Mama's house and everything, once I got the rule book and everything like that, I felt at home.
Yeah. It's been okay, Big Mama. Entering the house, I just wanted to have my first night and wake up to be sure of where I am. So waking up the next morning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm here, because I couldn't even have enough sleep, but I slept better last night. So I think I'm getting used to the house now.
Who in the house caught your attention immediately and why?
I think for me, the first person, as soon as I got to the stage, was Van Dyke. And I just felt he looked cute. His hair, the beard, everything was just nice. And he has nice eyes. So yeah, it was Van Dyke.
Seven.
As I was entering the house, that's what you're asking?
First person that caught your eye.
Okay, I had conversations with Angela at first, but I don't think necessarily it was because she caught my eye, but just because we had conversations. Like, I had the longest conversation with her first. I think by the next day, it was Condon in terms of I would say what my spec is. I think it was definitely her.
What are you hoping to find or achieve during your time here?
For me, I think what I have with him now is good. It's not necessarily romantic yet, but like we vibe a lot. He makes me laugh a lot. I think he understands me and I do for him too. So that's what I'm going to focus on now.
Yeah, so so for me, really I just want to get to know her as much as possible in every way possible. You know, it seems like she's starting to open up a little bit more, which is good. But I know with her, you know, I have to let her like really take her time. I could tell she's not gonna move unless she wants to, you know? So I'm gonna be myself and just let her get to know me, you know, for who I am. And if she really like what she like, then we gonna go as far as we can go.
Awesome. Do you too believe in love at first sight? Or do connections take time for you?
Connections take time for me because sometimes you can see someone maybe just for the looks, but behavior and talking might make you not like the person anymore. So I think connection takes time for me.
For me, when it comes to love, anything is possible and love conquers all. So like, it could be at first sight, or it could be like you've known a person for a year and a half, and just like a song that you've heard for over a year, it doesn't hit you until one day, like the sun is shining and the wind is blowing at, you know, the right speed, and just everything is just going in your favor, and you look at that person and they have like a sparkle in their eye, and then really like sparks fly after that, and you don't understand it. I feel like that's what love is for me, is like whenever it happens, and it can happen anyway, and you just don't get it. You can't really explain it. Sometimes it's crazy, sometimes it's weird, but like, you know, you like the feeling, and even though you know it's dangerous too, because when you love somebody, that person is going to be able to hurt you, because when you love somebody or something so much, it's possible that it can hurt you too, especially if it goes away. So for me, love is just any way it comes, and you want to go for it because if it just feels good.
How do you plan to make your presence felt in my house?
Well, just from like what she said just now, what I was thinking of when she said like she feels like she's like sometimes singled out and stuff like that, I can even tell, you know, from the crowd sometimes she feels singled out. So the way I want to make her feel is like she's welcomed, you know. And I'm coming from America and I'm here in Ghana, you know, and Ghanaian people have really welcomed me, especially with the Ghanaian blood inside of me. So it's like I want her, even though she's from here, to feel even more welcome just knowing that I'm here with her, because she's not alone. So I don't want her to come back and speak to you again and be like, you know, I still feel singled out. I want her to, you know, have like a different experience.
Lily.
Yes, Big Mama.
The question is for you too.
I think I'm also just going to keep getting to know him. I really can't decide my actions. I do some things I don't even plan to do, so I can't really tell how I think my presence is going to be felt, because I might switch at some point. Not when it comes to him, but like the whole house and how I'm living in there now.
Better days ahead and better days yet. What do you want the audience to learn or love about you?
Want me to go?
Yeah, first.
For me, it's always going to be the same thing. I want them to love the fact that I'm me, no matter where I go, no matter what stage I'm on, no matter which house I'm in, no matter what country I'm at, Seven Sparks is always going to be Seven Sparks, which is a happy, lovable, caring, and just real person, like true to myself. I just want people to, find the love within themselves and then just, do what makes them feel good, So I want the audience, anybody who's watching, anybody who interacts with me, whether it's here or anywhere, just to know that I want them to be themselves and love who they are. Because that's how I feel about me. I love me,
Yeah, I think for me, I want the audience to learn that like I'm an honest person, and someone might be my best friend today, and maybe they might do something I don't like. I think no matter how cool and free I am with you, doesn't stop or prevent me from letting you know you've done something wrong. Like we can argue today about something and tomorrow we are cool, depending on who it is. Or maybe I'm cool with you today doesn't mean I'm always going to be on your side when it comes to circumstances. So it's just going to be honesty and telling my opinion as it is and as it comes.
Seven Sparks.
Yes, ma'am.
You had a conversation with Black Angela. Tell Big Mama what that was all about. The one in the kitchen.
It's like what I was starting to tell you about in terms of, when I first got to the house and, we was kicking it, you feel me? So we was just talking and we was vibing. We was playing some games together and stuff. I was beating her, of course, because I'm the Connect 4 champion of the house. So I'm just going to put that out there. But, yeah, we had like friendly bets and stuff like that. Like one bet was if she loses, she had to feed me. So I had her feed me, like spoon feed me. I forgot what it was.
When was that?
Some cocoa. Don't worry about that. But yeah. So when we did the speed dating thing, and she said to me, she was like, "I'm trying to avoid you." So I was like, I chose the people I chose, but it was still in my mind when she was like, "I'm trying to avoid you." So I kind of understood what she meant, but I wanted to follow up with her. That's why I went back downstairs, and I was like, "What you mean by that?" And really, it was just like she's saying like, she already chose who she chose here, whatever, so she doesn't want to like, cross anything with that. And so, I respected it, but, it was,
Seven Sparks. Also.
All right, so this is the diary session of Seven Sparks and also Lily Brown. And I think that they were very honest in their, diary session, that they are not going to say they are in love. No, they are not in love. But they have an understanding that, let's try and then get to know ourselves if it will work or not. Because Seven Sparks said that, look, when they try and it doesn't work, he's not going to waste his time. Yes, it's a competition, which is to find love. So if he's not able to find love, he will just go home. Yes, that was just the message from Seven Sparks. I am here to find love, and I'll be glad if I find love. But if I don't find love, I'm just going home. Yes, I'm just going home. And the same with Lily Brown. She said that she's not, really much into love at first sight, because, sometimes the person's physical appearance can be attractive, but you get to know that the person has a stinking character. So for her, in her books, there is nothing like love at first sight. Yes, that was what, she was telling Big Mama in that diary session, that in my books, there is nothing like, love at first sight. It has to grow. We have to get to know each other. I have to get to like you. Then we see whether it will work or not. But she also said that the moment she entered the house, the first guy who caught her attention, even on stage, it was Van Dyke. Yes. And when she was saying Van Dyke on the live feed, I could see the fans of Van Risa saying that, "Madam, be careful. Madam, be in your lane. Madam, don't trespass, because Van Dyke and then Larissa, it has been ordained by us. So don't try to, go where you are not. Just watch. You are free to watch. Let it be all about watching. You saw it. Don't try to make any move, else it will be something like that. And also, Perry fans, but you see, Perry fans were also saying that, hey, so, 7 Spark, be very careful, because 7 said that, Condon is his spec. Yes, Condon is my spec. Condon is my spec. That was, the statement made by 7. But you see, as for that particular relationship, I think that the guy needs to push small, or go and shake the tree and let's see something, because Sally, some people are saying that a American green card is better than Ghana card. Yes, that's what people they talk. Say green card is better than Ghana card. So 7, go and shake the trees, from Van Dijk and Larissa, Van Dijk and then Condon. Let us see something. This is Loyalty TV Studio. Subscribe, like, share, and put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we do on this platform.
Etoda, ohwe dan bi o mode light aye no nworan bi si ho a na bi sample say electrician no mtua ne kade kai say about domestic installation, industrial installation, commercial installation, solar panel installation, security camera installation, electrical fencing. Company papa omo ye ne simple na ye fe a simple way electrical engineering omo board da form about dan ho wiring nyina omo ye ni nyina ma kama sia kakra bi ni nye adwuma ne ma o ye din the simple way electrical engineering. Francis here 0249 607839 and 0266 560669. Your Doko Pacific Oil Pair. Simple way electrical engineering. You big you mama ye fair.